Hey church, it's Pastor Geoffrey with the weekly video blog for the coming weekend, which is the 8th and 9th of August. Here we are, we made it through the first week of August. It's Wednesday here at the office, and I want to give you an update on the activities for the weekend. But before we get there, Wednesday evening, we are going to get together for our fellowship meal. We're going to do that at 6 p.m. Be our first time back in the saddle, Kat and I, after coming back from our vacation time away. And so we're going to have a nice meal with the family. We're looking forward to that. We're also looking forward to get back together for that Bible study from Ecclesiastes. So we're going to go to the beginning of Ecclesiastes chapter 8, do a little bit of review, and then hopefully work our way through the chapter. That's the plan for tonight. If you haven't had an opportunity to read Ecclesiastes chapter 8, then go ahead and do that, and we'll enjoy that conversation together. No activities for Thursday or Friday or Saturday, as we're still in this little summertime, even though the weather this week hasn't quite been summerish. But this weekend, we're going to start a series for the next 4 weeks that's called Basic Training. Basic training. And if you can think of what basic training is, this picture right here, you can kind of see these guys who are going through a little bit of the basic training. What is that? And why do I want to run through a series of basic training like that? What are the basics of the Christian faith that we need to know, that we should understand, that we should be able to answer questions about, so that there should be no doubt whatsoever in what we believe, why we believe it, how we should live according to that, and just kind of level set. Just like an army guy that is training to be able to prepare for a particular task or for a particular mission. They want to make sure they have some basic skills, and it would be basic fitness. It would have certain amount of distance that you could run, amount of weight that you could lift, what you could climb over, all those kind of things would be part of Army training. What is it for Christian training? What is it like to be a believer, and how should we prepare for whatever God's mission is for our lives? So that's what we're going to start this weekend, and we're going to start with a core understanding of salvation. And so we're going to dance into the salvation story. What is it? What's the history of salvation? How should we understand it? Who architected salvation? What are the mechanisms on how we arrive at salvation? And then what should our response be to that salvation? So that's the message for this weekend. Hopefully you guys will be excited about starting this short series. Hopefully it'd be something that you could invite a friend to, or that you could forward on after the recording is put out there to other people who might need to know. I mean, salvation questions are very interesting to dive into, and so we'll have a question and answer time as well. And so if you have any questions that you have about salvation, you can send them to me via text, or hit me up at the church, etc., like that, and we'll do our best to answer that. Only additional thing for this weekend is going to be our second quarter business meeting is going to be after the worship service, and so we'll go through that. Our bylaws say you have to have that meeting every quarter, and so this is the second quarter. We're a little bit late having it this year because the pastor and his bride were on holiday, but we'll take care of that this weekend. A couple people wanting to join the church, and so a little bit of financial discussion, and then kind of figure out what we want to do into the future. What is the fall going to look like? All those kind of things are up for discussion this weekend, and hopefully you guys who are members of the church will enjoy being a part of that. So that's what's on offer this weekend at the church. I hope to see you guys at the church. Love you guys.